Hey, what's going on? Aaron here. Hope you're doing well. If you're watching this video right now, you might be checking out the Prediqt Survey Cash app, and maybe you're wondering, is this a good use of your time? How much can you actually get paid? They say that you can make rewards and get paid from just playing with the app and getting entertained. Let's find out what it's really about. Now, at any time, if you want to get my favorite way to get to $5,000 to $10,000 a month, 100% from home, just click the link below, and I'll send you my favorite strategy. All right. Now, I've reviewed hundreds of different ways to make money online, all sorts of different apps, all sorts of different games, websites, courses, different business models. Some of them are great. Some of them are so-so. Some of them are just straight up not real. So let's check out Prediqt to find out whether this is a good way for you to make money online. All right. Now, Prediqt is basically a 100% legit survey GPT style app. All right. So get paid to do something. Now, if you come to the Google Play Store, you can download it here. There were 100,000 downloads, which is pretty cool. All right. So a lot of people using it. 4.2 stars. We'll go through some of the reviews in a second here. But how this looks like is very simple, right? So you download the app. It's available globally, but only on your Android phone. So if you're an Apple user, unfortunately, you can't use the Prediqt app, right? But basically, you would sign up here, you would fill in all your details, and then you would basically get access to different ways of making money, all right? So they've got a few ways that you can make money. Number one is surveys, which is the biggest way. They have offer walls, where you can download different offers. We'll talk about that in a second. And you can do a bit of cashback shopping as well, all right? So it's a very simple GPT-style app. And this is the way it works, right? So once you fill in all your details at the start, you're going to be asked to finish your profile so that they can link you up with the right surveys. After that, you can go to the survey section, and based on your background, you can try and qualify for different surveys. Now, unfortunately, you're not going to qualify for every survey, all right? Because you have to match what the survey actually requires. So you're going to have to fill in some pre-qualification questions. Sometimes you will get approved for the survey, and when you fill out the survey successfully, you will be rewarded with what's called QT points, okay? So on average, you'll earn between 200 and 300 QT points per survey, and that's equivalent to about 20 cents to 30 cents per survey, which is pretty normal. It's a little bit lower than the industry average, but that's roughly about how much some survey sites will pay, all right? Now, besides the surveys, you can download offers. So an offer wall is basically websites like AdGem and OfferToro, where they will allow you to do certain things like play a game, for example. And if you get to level 50 in the game, then they're going to give you a certain amount of QT points, okay? So the thing about paid offers is that they can be fun, but you're going to have to jump through a lot of different hoops in order for you to qualify for that paid offer, and then you'll get the appropriate amount of points. So it might take you a whole week before you qualify for that particular paid offer. It might take you, 15 hours, right? So it is a decent way to make money, but it can take a long time. So just understand that, right? The cashback shopping on their platform is very basic. They only have like 10 different offers where you can save a little bit of money if you buy directly from their website. So I think that that's not a great way to actually use or make money from Prediqt, okay? Now, in terms of their payout, they pay out through PayPal, through gift cards, and through crypto, right? The nice thing is the threshold is pretty low. So crypto, the threshold is only $1, right? PayPal is only $5, and the gift cards have different types of levels, like $10, for example. How many QT points do you need to withdraw? Well, 1,000 QT points equals $1, right? So I mentioned earlier that a survey will pay roughly about 200 to 300 QT points. So you do the math, you'll probably have to fill out about 5 surveys in order for you to reach the minimum threshold of $1. But then the big question is how much money can you really make and how quickly, okay? Well, this is how it works, okay? With the surveys, unfortunately, you're not going to qualify for every survey, all right? Also, with a lot of these types of GPT websites, you don't get access to thousands and thousands of surveys. You only get access to a few surveys at a time, and you have to qualify in order to fill them up. Now, you're not going to qualify for every single survey, which means that you might successfully only fill out 1 or 2 surveys a day. Now, if you do that, you're only making about 20 to 40 cents a day on surveys, right? Then there's the offer walls, which can take a very long time, and the cashback is basically not really relevant because there's only about 10 products there for you to save money. So in reality, how much money can you really make from this website? Well, not that much, okay? Because you only get to fill out a couple of surveys. Offers take a very long time. So on average, if you spend a few hours a day on Prediqt, you might make 40 to 50 cents, maybe $1 if you're lucky. But let's take a look at some of the reviews to see what are some of the biggest problems with this particular app, okay? So if you go through the reviews, you'll see that a lot of the time, they basically say that when they fill out the survey, they don't actually get the reward. That's kind of the biggest complaint here, okay? Sometimes they only get 5 points for trying, even though they completed the survey and they were supposed to get 200 points. So that means you fill out the survey successfully, but you only get 5 QT points instead of 200. So that's a big waste of time. Literally, you're making 5 cents instead of 20 cents for actually doing it, right? You can't answer the surveys and it redirects you to a page, so maybe that's the problem. So you're going to waste your time. Try other apps, right? Here's another one, 1 star. I've been using this app for 9 months. I've got about 8,000 points. I've applied for payment 2 months ago, but I didn't receive the payment. I also completed 2 surveys, but I've written an email and not even a single reply. I am not satisfied by your service, okay? So somebody's trying to withdraw their money, but they can't actually get their money. Look at this. This app is pretty bad. You're lucky to qualify for 1 out of 20 surveys, all right? The most frustrating part is you don't even know if you get the points. You can spend 20 minutes doing a survey and it'll say that it's completed, but you don't actually get the points, okay? Also, they have a way to earn besides surveys, but don't do that, because if you do too many, you won't get paid and they report your Bitcoin wallet for suspicious behavior. They recently took 10,000 out of my points when they were supposed to get 5,000. So a lot of little issues with this particular app, okay? It's not to say that you can't get paid, but I think that maybe their technology is not so good, so you're not going to necessarily get paid 100% for doing the work that you're supposed to be doing. So I would say, look, if you've got a few hours a day and you want to spend it online trying to make money, maybe the Prediqt app is not the best way for you to do that, because you're going to waste time. You might fill out a survey, not get the points. You might fill out a survey and then not be able to withdraw your money. So again, is it a good use of your time? And even if you do, you're really earning very, very little money for every single survey that you fill out. So I would probably just stay away from Prediqt. If you want to fill it out for fun, answer a few surveys, that's okay. But if you're here to make money, I would say that there are much other better, more solid apps than Prediqt that will pay you a lot more than Prediqt can, okay? Now, if you're here watching this video right now, maybe you are looking for a way to make full-time income online. Maybe you want to quit your job. Maybe you want to travel the world. Unfortunately, filling out surveys is not the best way to do that, because you're literally only making a few cents, maybe 50 cents, $1 per survey, and there aren't that many available, all right? But if you want to earn hundreds of dollars a day, there are much, much better ways, and I've got a favorite way for an absolute beginner to go from zero to their first $5,000 to $10,000 a month, and this is my favorite strategy. If you would like to check something like that out instead, click the link below, and I'll send you that favorite strategy. You can check that out if you would like, all right? I hope you enjoyed this review of Prediqt, and I hope to see you on another video review soon. Good luck and all the best to you. Take care.